And Dimitri's just gone 3-0 down to Gian Van Veen, so it could be yet another day where we start seeing a number
90.
of top-seeded players go out very, very early on. Always going to lose some of them. Willie O'Connor's doing his best to get rid of Peter Wright, the number 4 seed. 3-1 up and averaging 106. Johnny Clayton with a very strong leg here.
48.
81 left, treble 19, double 12. Okay, 20 for tops.
Game
Yeah,
shot.
really good. The ferret gets the breaker throw that he deserves, really. Danny Van Tripe couldn't really do anything to avoid leaving the 166 there after that one went in the 5 segment.
55.
But that's not put a huge dent in that, although 146, I mean, it's certainly a very makeable shot when you're Johnny Clayton. 2 treble
85.
19s and double 16. Well, is he going that way? No, he is going down. Can't get it.
58.
Double 6. Whoa, is
69.
that the last dart he throws? Danny Van Tripe has battled and fought, but Johnny Clayton has a dart at the bull.
63.
And it is a match dart he has missed. That was a safe one.
9.
And he is anything but safe there. Danny Van Tripe, they looked tentative, didn't they? And Johnny Clayton going to clear up the 25, because that's what Johnny Clayton does.
Game
And
shot
that's
of the match.
exactly what he does do. It is probably the worst leg of the match, a 21 darter, but it is the decisive one. A 6-3 win for Johnny Clayton. For John Michael. And he needs every point he can get.
99.
There's Rafferty again down to a finish. John Michael scrambling to get to one. And he's going to get to one.
140.
But it's still, even that 1040 only gets him to 154. Ooh.
73.
Well, that was ugly.
$94.
Double 12 it'll be then.
Game shot.
Yeah, he's done well there. Can be a little bit awkward with the darts going in like that.
$140.
Couple of Lakeside legends going at it over on board 2. Mervyn King, 4-1 up on Scott Mitchell.
$30.
5-1 now to Merv. To win it then.
66.
Could have won that leg by more than 300 points, but I think the question is, how many points will he win this leg by? Not if he wins this
81.
leg. And with it, the match. Double 12. Okay, double 3. He could bust this.
No score.
Yeah, he has decided to bust it. I think that's probably the sensible decision.
140.
He'll go for it now if the same thing happens. Well,
18.
Nathan Rafferty cannot kill this game off. It's more match darts missed. Staying there. Oh, he's missed the big number. Doesn't get a dart at the bullseye to win
42.
the leg. And that really would have been game on. With the way his darts go in, double 3 isn't that hard. Because that looks a decent guide.
Game shot.
Yeah, and he just lays it on top of it. Eventually. Nathan Gervin you'll be seeing in the
140.
World Youth Championship final, of course. Taking on Josh Rock. Another in there to leave double 18. Doesn't go. But he does leave
118.
himself very nicely placed there, Kim Huybrechts. Big ask, this one. Too big.
105.
Well, this time he's closer. In case Hybrex misses.
Game shot.
But Missy does not. 17 data, 4-1. 750 quid if he wins his first round game. Imagine how many Haribos you can buy with that.
100. $90.
Gabriel Clemens, the German number 1, 4-1 up on Stu Wilson, who
95.
another one of the alternates brought in, but he's not having a good time of it, Stu Wilson. Looks like a matter of time before the German giant sees him
45.
off in round 1, and it's a matter of time before Scott Waits is seen off here by the looks of it. Treble 18 for double 16. And Kim Hybrex has coasted to that victory, truth be told. A 6-1 win.
You were off playing games with Martin Lukeman, weren't you?
I was, and losing to him.
Well, you wouldn't be the only one.
134.
In fact, someone's lost to him today, and that person is Keane Barry, who went down 6-3
58.
to smash.
Well, he's turned this leg around because he was in trouble here, Darius. But looks like he's going to win it at a canter now.
54.
So far away from the treble 20. It doesn't matter. He's still 200 points clear. Jimi Hendrix, an utter collapse in this leg. 44, 59, 58 and a ton, but he's still down to a ton 40. It's that 171 mid leg that has really swung it the way of Darius.
Game shot.
Well, Simon Whitlock is through now.
130.
Beaten Ross the Boss Montgomery in a match featuring two players not called the Hamster, which seems to be a rare thing.
Right, it's a good setup shot from Darius Labanauskas. Going to the bullseye with his last dart to make sure he left a finish of some kind, and it probably means he's going to get a match dart in this leg. He won't get it in this visit. But he does set things up really nicely, does the Lithuanian, and Jimi Hendrix has to take this out, or he has to rely on Darius Labanauskas missing match darts. He has a second chance.
Can't find it, and it is match darts incoming for the Lithuanian lobber, Darius Labanauskas, who's turned this game around really. Lost the first couple of legs, he trailed 3-1 as well, but got a break back in the middle of the match, and he goes on to win it by 6 legs to 4, where he was beaten by Keane Barry in the first round.
$180.
So you would go as far to say that if he went on to win this match, it would be his biggest career scalp.
59.
But it's looking like it's going to become more difficult and get a lot closer.
Game shot.
There you see Damon Heta making it closer with a brilliant finish. If he carries on rising at this alarming rate, he'll end up threatening his
100.
PB, Damon Heta, in this match, which is currently 115.97, achieved earlier this season at a Players' Championship event against Jim Williams.
82.
And he's already had a 1-2-1. Can he repeat the feat? Can he? Will he? He has. 25 three-figure visits.
41.
including 3 180s and 11 140s. And 2 121s to win legs.
130.
And from a 3-0 deficit, Damon has been a demon.
59.
What a
Great
win,
shot on
what
the
a
match.
performance. Thomas Lovely opened up a 3-leg lead and he can only applaud. He knows what kind of stuff that Damon Heta has thrown at him to win the match 6-3. It is an average of all the ones. I do apologise, his first win was against Ian White, not seeded anymore, of course, White.
180.
But a winner of double figures of these titles. Van der Voort might be getting a 2-leg lead here against Barney and ending
100.
11 years of pain. Double 14 to move 2
Great
up
shot.
and 2 away from the win. A long-awaited one against the daddy of Dutch darts, Raymond van Barneveld.
95.
Barney has to hit big here and then he has to hope, because Vincent van der Voort is on the
130.
verge of moving within 1 leg of that long-awaited win over the 5-time world champ. Treble 18. Well, we know that Barney
58.
will go for treble 20 on 92. Backs himself always to hit a treble. Goes double-double
Game shot.
and pulls it off. Raymond van Barneveld.
$174. $59. $58.
Double 11 for Barney to force a decider.
62.
And now Van der Voort has the opportunity he's waited all those years for. Treble 20. Double 8. He's done it.
Shot on the match.
Vincent van der Voort gets a rare victory against Van Barneveld. Damon Heta currently leads Vincent van der Voort 4-1, 2 players that we saw in action in their
171.
previous round on this board, but I won't divert your attention away for long because Josh Rock is certainly worth watching.
57.
Truly has been a stunning performance so far
140.
from this 21-year-old. This is why his name is on so many people's lips. You can see Jeff Smith, I think he's a little bit stunned here from this onslaught.
Well, there is a bit of a fashion for going for the bullseye for 10 dart finishes of late. He's not going to do it. He goes 10 for tops instead and he takes it out in 11. Shows Smith the respect. Yeah, I think that last
Only the one
made
maximum though.
Yeah, I think that last one made it 8 actually.
174.
And he's maybe only had 1 maximum, but he's had 2 of those 174s, which are every bit as good.
Yeah, hence they said the scoring prowess, Chris. It's just been superb to watch.
19 scores,
100.
in fact 20 scores in total of 3 figures. Jeff Smith's only had 9.
So Jeff Smith has just been a passenger here on this
121.
express.
I think there are more and more people getting all aboard the Rock Express, aren't there?
44.
What a tungsten talent he is, and what a terrific display this has been.
Double 18. 11 darter to finish, to go along with another 11 darter and a 10 darter. Jeff Smith didn't have any answer whatsoever. Rocky with the knockout blows. Superb, simply superb. 4 titles on the European Tour this season.
108.
For the world number 11. as he piles in another max.
$134.
Chris Dobey just making one semi-final this year
91.
on the Players' Championship circuit for Hollywood, and now he's going to have something to think about here. In a blink of an eye, he could be 3-0 down.
95.
So 2 visits here for Luke Humphries. Needs a treble. Didn't really need to go for it, to be fair, because knowing that Chris is back on 215. But not much inroads. Not 130 with only 42 scored. So Chris will maybe sense a chance to pressurise here.
105.
Going to give Luke Humphries something to think about. 88 to come in. 18's for Bull. Bullseye for 3-0. And 3-0 it is to Luke Humphries. I think he knows the writing maybe on the wall here.
83.
Got to produce a comeback worthy of Lazarus.
91.
But Luke Humphries is looking resolute.
96.
I'm just 182 points away from advancing
92.
into the quarterfinals.
$100.
Down to 82. Dobey on back on 228.
$100.
So Humphries. 82. 57 to go. 17. Double top.
62.
So Dobey has to look at the 18s here. Treble 20 will leave the bullseye. Bullseye to stay alive.
103.
Two fives.
Game shot
And
on
that
the match.
rounds off a 6-1 victory between these two close friends. Kind of back in 250, but what he'll take for the 140 here. That's unlucky.
123.
Down to 127. Smith on the 18s. Treble 18 for the bullseye. It's an awkward lie though. He's blocked most of the bed here, so he's going to have to invent something special here. I think that might be in, you know. What a dart that was. Bullseye. Unlucky.
81.
Treble 17. Or 17 will leave the bullseye. Bullseye to strike back straight away for Ricardo, and does so with a 127. Breaks back immediately. All square.
$100.
An even ton, but the German has stolen the throw in this leg. And another great first start. The second's pretty good. That was the third. There's room to the left.
140.
Unlucky. But still a great visit. Down to 127 after 9. Ross Smith way back needs another one of them. How about a third? Much better.
180.
It'd still be Ricardo having a shot here at 5-1. Not anymore. .55 scored, 72 left, one for treble 16.
71.
So ton 0-1. Treble 19 for double 12. He's gone treble 15 for double 18. Not on this occasion.
60.
So Pietrezco. That's an 8. So you only get one dart at the double now. Double 16 for 5-1. And 5-1 it is. 5 in a row. He's 4 up with 5 to play, and now he's thrown for a place in the semi-finals. His form has left him at the wrong time, but the form has come to the German
180.
at the right time. Now down to an even ton after 9, and he'll have 2 visits guaranteed, that is for sure.
57.
I think Ross Smith has resigned himself to defeat here, to this 28-year-old from Nuremberg. Tops. Well, he's got the insurance of Ross Smith being way back.
40.
Down to 60. Ross Smith needs a ton 80 here, you feel. And this is a great opportunity to get one.
140.
Down to 149, but it is match point. 20 for tops. 2 darts, open bed.
Game shot
And that
of
is
the match.
Riccardo Pietrezco, the 28-year-old from Nuremberg, dispatches Ross Smith.
Heta won the first 3, but we've seen 100 averages more often than we haven't. The lowest average I've ever seen is a 96.5, and you just expect that this is going to be excellent.
Well, both players just trying to get into the groove here.
140.
Only in the high 200s after 9 darts. Rock unlucky. Now he's going to have to think about this instead, wasting no time. 142 to start for Heta.
May stay. Double 11 it is. Oh, Damon Heta, behave yourself. Even when the scoring wasn't brilliant, he digs himself out of a hole with a 1-4-2 check out in the very first leg.
He knows he's in trouble. As Rock looks to fill his boots once more. Fill your boots, unlucky.
140.
He was tipped to come through Q School at the start of the year, Josh Rock. Did so, and did so expertly. He got on the tour, and in the first few events, kept on throwing high 90s and 100 averages, kept looking absolutely brilliant, kept losing in round 1. But you could see
60.
This bloke can throw world-class darts. Then he started to solve the problem of winning games, and started doing that. The development tour came along. He had no problem with that, winning titles left, right and centre in the youth system. He's going to be in the final of the World Youth Championship. He's started to go deep into tournaments. He's made his first final here in Barnsley this week. It is constant, rapid, mind-blowing progress. Is he going for it? No, he sets it up on tops for a 6-3 lead.
Heta back on 186 can only pressurise, and the likelihood is he may be going 3 down with 4 to play here.
100.
Down to 86, but Josh Rock now to put himself on the hill. And does so. 3 up, 4 to play. But look at this again.
180.
Superb is 6th maximum. And maybe, just maybe, that could be another nail
96.
in Damon Heta's coffin here. 181 away. You fancy him to do this in 6 darts. Couple of visits. Well, it's a loose second one though.
43.
I spoke too soon maybe. Heta needs at least 1 treble here. And he's blocked the bed. Oh,
58.
and now the scoring has deserted the Australian. 138 for Rock for a place in the final.
Treble 18 for double 12 to seal it with a 138. It's not going to happen just yet, but he'll be back to look at that double 12, something he's pinned a couple of times in this match before. And Damon Heta, so incredible all day,
95.
all week. He's already won 1 title, but he's not going to win another one here today, because Josh Rock wants double 6 for a 7-3 win. And he is absolutely incredible. And he's just pointed out that it's 3-all in the head-to-head now. After losing his first 3 games to Damon Heta, you are watching 2 of the very best players in the world right now.